Poetry in motion, isn't it beautiful? Dave here, how are you? I'm in the process of fitting a cable track to my Z-axis on the Pro 4896. Now, prior to this, the cable that supplied the power and directions and everything for the spindle was kind of zip tied to the stepper motor up here. Prior to that, it was actually just hanging loose, and I did have it fall over the edge and nearly tore itself off on the end of the gantry. So this is a very important upgrade. The first thing we needed to do, and I'll talk around the back here, we needed to fit the cable track to this bracket. And there was 2 countersink screws, went straight into that. And this is the loose end. This is the end of the cable track that can rotate. The other end of the cable track is fixed. It can't go anywhere. But once I did that, I opened up a fair few of these covers on the cable track to allow the cable to go in. This is a tricky bit. I got a piece of masking tape, tore it up into a fair length, bunched it up and stuffed it in the track there before I put the T-nuts in, the roll-in T-nuts. And that stopped them sliding all the way down there and losing them. So that was a quick tip. Then I put the roll-in T-nuts in and then put the supplied bolts in to lock the aluminium bracket in position. I can loosen that off and adjust up and down later on if I wish. So what I've got now is I disconnected all of the cables, and I even took the sensor cable off the top of the sensor and fed it back up through 2 of the sections in the cable track. The cable that talks to the stepper motor came out of the 3rd position up, the 3rd segment in this cable track. The rest, what I've done is followed this cable for the spindle all the way back through the machine, and luckily I had a fair bit of it looped up beside the variable frequency drive box down here. I've relaxed that, pulled a fair bit through. I opened up a few of the points along the cable track in the Y-axis and just fed it all through. Pulled more through than I need, because what I'll do when I finish putting it on and give it a test, I will pull some back, and so it's all nice and tidy and I don't have cables hanging down, which could be a problem. So here I am at the moment, and I'm just clipping these covers back on the cable track. And very easy. Pull that out. So you can see how it goes there, I think. And that's in. Now the next thing I have to do is I have to put a couple of roll-in T-nuts on this, and I will slide them down to around 3 inches down. That's where they've told me to go, about 3 inches down. And you can see I'm only a couple of inches, maybe 80 millimeters above my spoil board at the moment. And that's going to give me plenty of travel over my stepper motor as the Z-axis travels down and up again. I can feed the cable back until I'm in the right position here. An arrow and an arrow at the front. So that means that they've got to line up like so. That is going to go onto there. And then we turn it, and we just make sure that as it's going down, I have correct contact. That's connected. Beautiful. Now I'm going to pull the cable back through so it's not in the way. That looks pretty good there. I want to keep it away from this spring that's holding the stepper motor's drive gear and belt. These guys here are called zip ties, and we want to go all the way around. I'm not going to make it in one run, so I'm going to join 2 together, like so. And we shall put a zip tie around the whole lot. Cut them off. Page up. Okay, that looks great. Page down. See how we go. That is tracking beautifully. Let's go down, see how far we go. So I'm almost on the bed there, and I've got full travel. That's brilliant. Magic. I think what I'll do now is I'll tell it ref all home, and bring it back out of the way. Up she goes. Poetry in motion, isn't it beautiful? I'll come around the back and I'll check that all of the cables are good there. Yep, everything's fine. Lovely. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing to the channel, and I shall see you next time. Bye.